I just can't believe Sarah's pregnant.
Woo! We're doing this again, round 2. Going in, we were just like praying and hoping that like everything was okay.
Are you nervous?
Yeah. Very obvious.
That's awesome.
We have a secret. We know the names. Baby! You guys want to see my new Stanley Cup?
You want to see my box of tissues?
Oh my gosh. Okay, you want to know what's funny about this cup? I got this cup for Christmas. My brother got it for me. It's like super nice gift. I didn't know what the Stanley Cups were, and I didn't know that it was
all the hype.
The hype about them. I had left this in my room back at my parents' house since Christmas, and it's June now. Anyway, it's just really funny because they're like, you have one?
You have a Stanley
I
Cup?
haven't used it since Christmas, but I gotta start drinking water because baby.
I brought a box of tissues because, and we sound really stuffy because we are.
Because Utah kills us every
This
time
is
we come
insane. The
here.
allergies here are nuts. First off, welcome back. So we have dropped some big news. Sarah's pregnant. We've given as much details as we kind of can.
Yawning again. Tired,
But
pregnant.
there's a lot more, and so we wanted this video to be kind of
This is
just
a
like
recap.
a recap of what's been going on during this pregnancy.
Because we've had so many ultrasounds and stuff that you guys didn't know happened, obviously, because I'm almost 15 weeks.
So you found out you were pregnant on April 1st, which is
April Fools.
insane. Like, that's funny that you didn't put that together when you found out, that
Yeah.
you're not like going,
Yeah.
wait, what?
And then my appointment was scheduled, my first appointment was scheduled for April 25th. It didn't end up happening on April 25th because I started having some really weird symptoms. I was cramping a ton. And like, I know that like that can be just like a totally normal symptom, but
This was after your implantation cramps, though.
yeah, this was already after like all of that. And it was just like some pretty sharp pains and everything. And I'm just gonna be completely honest. I have been around so many people that had had miscarriages like recently, and like
Yeah.
people that I had talked to, and then like the next time I saw them, they're like, I had a miscarriage, and like, and I was also like, every time I opened up my phone, it was like this period of, and I'm so glad people are like more open about talking about it
Yeah.
because it's such a common thing. But like every time I opened up my phone, I saw like another post about a miscarriage, and so in my head, like when I started getting really bad cramping, along with like some pretty bad bleeding, I was like kind of freaking out because I was so early still, and I just was kind of thinking like, oh, like this is happening to everybody, and like maybe it's happening to me. And I like asked a few of my friends like, maybe just call and see if you can get your appointment sooner, just for peace of mind.
I didn't realize how common miscarriages are.
Oh, so
Like,
common. It's like 1 in 3 chance or
yeah.
something.
What-
Kind of in my head, I was thinking, why would I be so lucky that like I would be good when like all these people around me are having miscarriages?
Yeah.
And scary way to think, but like you can't help but think that when you're having these symptoms and everything. Me and Derek were kind of just getting in our heads, freaking out a little bit because I was still so early. So we just wanted to see the baby. We were like, we just need to hear a heartbeat because we
Yeah.
hadn't heard anything. We hadn't had an appointment. So I called my doctor. I was like, hey, this is what I'm experiencing. Like, yeah, let's get you in like as soon as we can.
Yeah, and that was also kind of scary because they're like, let's get you in. And it just,
Yeah, that kind of panicked me, but I was so grateful they were like willing to see me earlier
Yeah.
than my appointment. We didn't take any video of that. I think we were just too stressed to
Yeah.
like, so my first appointment was very like,
wasn't
okay,
like
like,
good feelings.
yeah, it
was
wasn't
scary.
good. It was just like going in, we were just like praying and hoping that like everything was okay. And we got the ultrasound. The baby was too small, obviously. So this was April 20th, and I was supposed to have my first ultrasound 5 days later. So
Yeah.
it was pretty close in timing.
There's no heartbeat.
Well, you couldn't hear the heartbeat,
hear the heartbeat.
because, and she goes, it's probably just, it's too early. Again, in my head, I'm thinking, is it just too early, or like, is
Yeah.
something, can you just not hear the heartbeat? But obviously the baby was like, we were supposed to come in 5 days later, like
Yeah.
almost a week. And that makes a huge difference at the beginning.
And a big piece of mine too during that was we kept thinking like, we were looking at signs and symptoms of ectopic pregnancies, and that can happen when you've had endometriosis.
Yeah.
And so we were like, shoot, like, is it that? And that's really dangerous, really scary. And so big piece of mind when we got in there was that the uterus.
Baby was in the uterus,
It was
so
formed,
it was okay.
and so it wasn't outside
So we
the uterus.
ruled that out right away, and then.
But it was just not hearing the heartbeat.
Yeah, but honestly, it was comforting because the doctor said, "Well, I can see the heartbeat," and the heartbeat was going fast,
Yeah.
and we could see that. So I was like, "Okay, it's just too small then." And
Yeah.
it was just still scary not to be able to hear it because every appointment I've ever had, I've been able to hear it.
Yeah.
That was a huge peace of mind. We got to see the baby. That made me feel a little better, but I was still
We were just like, okay,
so scared because I was
baby's
still having
in
the
there.
cramping and some bleeding, and it was like, yeah.
Yeah, even after that, like you continue to have the cramps and stuff, which isn't. I guess it
I
can
think
happen,
it's normal.
but
That's just like a pregnancy symptom too. It's so weird because it could be a million different things.
well,
but
I think because with Jack you didn't have that.
yeah, with Jack I didn't have any cramping, so that's why I was like, what is going on? But fast forward, luckily we kept our appointment. My doctor's like, yeah, just keep your appointment. That's 5 days later, and we'll check again, see if we can hear the heartbeat. We have some video from that.
Yeah, so here's that appointment.
Here's that appointment. It's an exciting day today. We are.
It's exciting.
Yes. But now today, hopefully we'll be able to hear the heartbeat and baby will be a little bit bigger. So technically should be my first ultrasound appointment. So today, hopefully the baby will be big enough that we'll be able to hear the heartbeat. Because it's comforting to hear.
I just can't believe Sarah's pregnant.
Woo! We're doing this again, round 2.
Yeah, it's
fun because Derik wasn't able to come with me to my last appointments because it was
None.
right during COVID. So
This
This
is
is a
all new
treat.
for us. It's like it's our first pregnancy again.
yeah.
I get to see it all for the first time.
Anyway. Woof.
How you feeling?
Good. Ready? I'm excited. I want to see my little bean.
Are you feeling nauseous?
Yeah.
You are?
Uh-huh. But they said that's a good sign.
That was the other thing when we came in for the last appointment. She's like, are you feeling nauseous? And Sarah's like, yeah. And she goes, okay, that's a good sign. Because if you weren't feeling nauseous, that means that you're not holding the pregnancy very well. So
She said that most people that miscarry feel pretty normal. Like, I don't feel normal, so.
that is a good sign. Are you nervous?
Yeah. I just want to hear the heartbeat. See the little nug. I'm excited though, because today I have the doctor that did my surgery for endometriosis, so she was super awesome, and she was like, I hope you come back soon, I hope you're pregnant, so I get to see her, and
Yeah,
I feel
she
like I
was
just
the-
saw her. She just cleared me basically to
Yeah.
start trying, so.
Feels like this is full circle though.
Yeah, well,
like-
she's also the doctor that delivered Jack, so
Yeah, this
fun.
is so fun.
Round 2.
Oh, yeah. Very obvious. Isn't it?
That's awesome.
No question now.
That's so crazy.
Alright, let's take a measurement to see how fast it's going. Well, perfect. 160 is a picture picture of that. Alright, let's see how big this kiddo is. So you can see here, there's the yolk sac right
looks
next.
bigger than
Yeah,
last
this
time.
is the head. It's going to be the head,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then that's going to be the body.
Baby!
Baby!
It's a tiny little gummy bear.
Not quite a gummy bear yet.
It's a gummy bear.
She said it's almost a gummy bear.
Almost a gummy bear. We got to hear the heartbeat, and it was good.
Very loud.
It was loud and strong. But the baby didn't grow from the last time, so now she's thinking my due date's pushed back to the 10th.
Which
So hopefully the baby will grow
is
a lot in the next time.
Is that worrisome a little?
I think it's fine. I think it's just so little right now that it's hard to get a measurement. That's what I'm thinking. So excited.
It was
The
good.
baby looked healthy. Everything looks good. We have a secret.
Yeah, secret.
We know the names.
We literally just decided on the names in that ultra.
For a
in that
boy
appointment.
and a girl.
That doesn't happen.
Yeah, in that appointment we decided what the boy name would be and what the girl name would be. So we don't know what it is, but
I'm exceptionally hyped on the girl name.
oh my gosh, that's because he wants to have a girl. We're excited.
So yeah, it was really comforting just like being able to see the baby again, obviously, and hear the heartbeat.
We
this
heard the
time.
heartbeat, and I
That's
was like,
so nice.
That time we went and got ice cream. We,
Yeah, we're like-
we
no,
were
we went and got
celebrating. We got cookies.
But the one big thing again with that one was now they've put the due date back to where it was. And
Oh yeah,
'cause
so the baby didn't grow.
the baby hadn't grown, and so we're still kind of in our heads like,
Why isn't the baby growing?
baby's not growing.
But we also had a different doctor. So we had we had one doctor the first time, one doctor the second time, and sometimes you
Yeah.
just can't get like the right measurement. So, but yeah, we were like, is the baby not growing? You just are so in your head with these things, and it's so dumb. Like looking back, it's like you just chill, because that's like not helping anything to like stress about it.
Right. And then we had one last appointment, which I'll show you now.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie. We're on our way to my 3rd appointment. Which is crazy because we're just filming these, but nobody knows. We're so excited. It's been 3 weeks since our last appointment, and last time they didn't know what the due date was. So I'm hoping today we can get a better look at the baby. Obviously hear the heartbeat, I hope.
Yeah, I feel like
I'm nervous every time.
Appointment will solidify things for sure.
I'm nervous, excited, a little jittery. I just want to see the baby.
I know. She did pop though. Your belly.
My belly, yes, things are growing for sure, because I have a belly already. And I kept looking at Derek and I was like, I didn't get a belly with Jack until I was like 20 weeks. Yeah. And I am about 11 right now and already have a belly. So I think obviously everyone says that happens with their second baby. It's like your body already knows what it's doing, so you just show a lot earlier. But I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm showing, and people are gonna start noticing, which some detectives on my Instagram have. I'm excited though. I hope everything's good.
Alright, let's see if we can get all in one picture first. Oh, there it is. So now you can see there's a head, there's a body, and there's a little arm sticking up there.
Oh my gosh.
My gosh.
It looks so much bigger since last time.
Yeah, it's not a gummy bear no more. You can already see there's a leg and an arm.
That's good.
There's the head. Okay, let's get a heartbeat since we see that. There's a yolk sac still. So you can see the little leg and then the little foot. There's one foot. And then you can see the little cord.
Oh my gosh.
There's the 2 legs. So there's 1
So
and 2.
arms and legs are there.
Yeah, so got 2 arms, 2 legs.
That's good.
All the major stuff is there.
Everything's good.
Good news.
So that's good news.
The baby.
We got good pics. Not of his balls this time.
Look, it's like an actual baby. It was confirmed. All arms and legs are there. Body parts seem to be intact. Good heartbeat. It's growing.
Yeah.
The due date is confirmed now. It is December 5th.
Everything looked good.
11 weeks along.
That was the biggest relief so far. I feel like
Yes.
you're never in the clear, but it feels like we're more in the clear.
Yes.
How did it feel to get that blood, John?
Oh my gosh. You guys. Ow. Ow. It hurt. This time I was like, I think I'm good, because you get your blood drawn a ton with your first baby. And she's like, are you nervous with this? And I was like, well, who likes needles? You, I guess. I don't know.
I don't like needles.
You said, I love
I don't
needles.
mind needles.
No, last time you're like, I love
Sometimes
needles.
I say that to hype myself up. when I'm
Okay,
happy.
so he says that he loves needles. Anyway, I was like, yeah, I think I'm fine. I've gotten it drawn quite a few times now. I've already had a baby, had an epidural, like I've had needles, okay? And then she did it. First of all, there were like 6 vials of blood and then 2 giant vials. So 8 vials of blood sitting there. Anyway, and I could hear my blood going into it, and I think that was just bleh. I was like, Derek, can you play some music? I can hear my blood going into the thing. It also hurt the whole time. So I don't know if that's just like a weird thing, because most of the time when I get my blood drawn, I can't feel it after the little poke. But this time I felt it the whole time, and I was like, are you almost done? It just hurt.
Yeah.
And then we told him we didn't want to know the gender.
Not yet.
I said, no, I got nervous. And Derek was like, yeah. And I was like, no. Sorry.
It's okay. No, I think it's fun to wait too.
Yeah, so I don't know
Something
when.
to be excited about.
Yeah, I don't know when we're gonna do that. You guys are gonna have to stay tuned. So like it showed in the video, we got our due date. It's set. It's December 5th. I didn't want it any closer to Christmas. So when they told me December 10th, I was like, no, no more close to Christmas.
I know. As far as like endometriosis goes, a lot of people want to know, is this just taking away your endometriosis? Like, I mean, it's a really great thing that you're pregnant now because the endometriosis goes away.
Yes.
But I feel like
I want it back. I'm just kidding. I don't want it back. That's terrible. But I have been so sick this pregnancy. You know, endometriosis is so painful, but it's like a week max of like excruciating pain, but then you're like done.
Yeah.
For like the next 3 weeks out of the month. And being pregnant has been just me being not feeling normal for the last 4 months. And like nauseous, headaches, like
cramps,
just like
up to like week 12 maybe of your pregnancy with Jack. I remember
it
like
was bad. I was
you
nauseous.
had some nausea.
I threw up a few times, but it was like
after 12 weeks, I feel like you were.
By this point, I was like, I'm my golden. I'm getting a belly, like nothing. I felt so grateful because I felt so amazing in second trimester, and even through third, like I got a little tired. Everyone does because you're huge at that point. But this one, today still do not feel good. So I'm like, this is like a whole new ball game for me.
Probably like 10 times sicker than you were with Jack.
Luckily the throwing up has stopped. So that's a blessing.
But
second trimester blessing.
Still nauseous.
But now the worst part now is headaches for me. Like I have had a lasting headache for a week.
But all in all, I mean, your endometriosis is gone.
Yes.
Right now.
For that, it's gone. I can pretty much
like you're not in crippling
eat whatever.
position.
I'm not having a period.
I'm going to the emergency room.
Yeah, I'm not having a period, so it is definitely gone for right now, which is great. Derik's amazing. He's been picking up some of the slack for me with Jack, and
it's a lot harder to directly take care of Sarah this time because last time we didn't have Jack, and so I could just like tend to any need.
Yeah.
But this time, the biggest need probably
He's
has just
doing
been
a good job
watching Jack, so you can.
I literally can't even talk because my nose is so stuffy.
We've kind of like mentioned it on social media a few times
man.
how sick she's been, and most people are like responding quickly saying, "It's a girl. It's a girl."
You know, it could just be a mean boy.
It could just be a mean boy.
I'm just kidding.
Well, and your cravings too are way different. Like sweets now.
I, with Jack, wanted to drink balsamic vinegar. I ate like 50 cups of nacho cheese a week and wanted steak.
And I made you breakfast burritos every morning. And anything salty.
Salty, savory. With this baby, I'm like, give me waffles, give me pancakes, go get me a maple bar. If I had to guess, I would say girl, but I'm not. I kind of want a boy, so I don't know. It could be a boy.
I will be very happy either way. Obviously, everyone knows what
It's so funny
ideally
because
like.
we haven't really talked about like what we think it is, but when I did a poll on my Instagram, it was 73% of my followers said girl. That was just shocking to me because I'm like, usually when I see those polls or like I am clicking on someone's poll, usually it's like 50-50.
I know. I think it's just.
Now, other than Derik wants a girl, I haven't really said that.
That's probably why people are saying that. They're just like putting
come
good
on,
vibes
Derik.
out there. We're excited to find out the gender. I don't know when we're gonna do that. Probably
We might do it here
in
in
like
July.
a month from now or something.
Yeah.
We'll keep you guys posted on the exact date when we're gonna do that.
I just realized I filmed YouTubes with Jack's pregnancy in this romper, and now I'm wearing it again. I only wear this when I'm pregnant.
That's freaking awesome. And she's got a bump now. You guys saw it in the last video.
Yeah.
We are so grateful for you. And this pregnancy is going to be way better.
Now you're all
starting
caught
now.
up. Now you're all caught up.
You're all caught
that
up.
feels good. Love you guys.
Love you guys. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe so you can follow along with this journey. Give this a thumbs up if you liked it. All right, guys. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.